welcome to my channel. My name is Efe Olali. On this channel, we talk about motherhood, how to juggle being a mom and a wife, untold stories about motherhood. Today on my channel, we have a very dear friend of mine, a businesswoman, a mom. Uh, so we're going to be she is going to be sharing with us her story about motherhood. She's a proud mom of 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. So, welcome to our channel. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you.
Welcome, precious.
I feel great to be here. In fact,
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure
Yes,
to be
yes,
here.
yes. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Her name is Mrs. Precious Ochei. She's a fashion designer. So I'm going to start asking you a few questions about motherhood. So who were you? Okay, I would start with asking who were you before you became a wife and a mother?
Okay, basically, I was just Egwolo Precious, so maybe of course bearing my father's name.
Yeah.
Then I was of course I was a student, and also I was working. I was doing a 9 to 5 job alongside my. Then I just started my fashion business. So then I was calling it. I was taking it to be. I just called it a hustle, like a side hustle. With my 9 to 5 job, and also so that's basically who I've been, who I was before marriage. Yeah.
Okay. Then you got married. The mom life, the wife life started.
Yeah.
The mom life started. So what was getting pregnant like? When you found out you got pregnant, what was it like? Did you ever miscarry, or the first time you got pregnant it was easy? Share with us.
Okay. Maybe I've not told you before, but I actually got pregnant some weeks, oh sorry, no, some months before my marriage. In fact,
Oh
it
wow!
was you know that kind of feeling, eh? You actually got pregnant, and the first reaction you're supposed to get was, "Oh, you're excited," that kind of
Yes.
thing. But my sister was scared because I don't, yeah, I had not. They were already doing okay. We had already done. Is it the first knocking they do?
Yes.
Yes, my husband now has already met my parents.
Yeah.
Talked. So we're already planning, and I come from a strong Christian background
Wow.
where you are not supposed to get pregnant before your wedding.
Yes.
I've not told you this in fact, it's great I'm saying it here now. So, you know, when I found that I was pregnant, in fact, I actually thought I had malaria. I was taking lime water. But at the point, I've taken malaria drug for like 3 days and nothing. Then today it dawned on me. Damn. I went to get test strip. As I found that I've never cried like that in my life. I cried, I shed
No way!
tears, I was shaking. It was supposed to be something. Yes, okay, when I told my husband, he was happy, but when he saw that I was crying, he started feeling sad. Like, how will I tell my parents? Like,
Yes.
he
I
said, but we're
know.
already getting married in so and so months in September. I think
Yes.
in September. Then I
Yes.
found that I can't remember the month, but I was scared.
Oh
I was
my
crying. I
God.
cried. Like I cried. So I told him he was happy, but he saw my reaction that this person that is happy with is not even
Happy.
She's even crying. So at the point he started feeling, so no, at least let him not show, let him join in my mood.
Yes.
You understand? So he was like, what are we going to do? This, that. I said, God, my parents. So, but the wedding is just a few months. It doesn't matter. I said, no. I wasn't brought up like that. I have to at least say the truth.
Sister, you were not brought up like that. But you were
doing something. God help me, please. So, luckily I prayed about it, of course. Now we are humans,
Yes.
I prayed about it, and we both got the courage to talk to my mom.
Your mom,
Yes,
okay.
I talked to my mom, and she was like, that's not too good, though, but okay. No problem. In fact, the person that gave me the most encouragement was my eldest sister, like our most eldest.
Okay.
She called me and said, "What's that? If she hears that I cry again, that do I know how many people are looking for children? Your marriage, your wedding is just in a few months." I said, "Yes, but I just wanted to keep quiet." Yeah.
Yes, just go in first. Like let things be done the right way.
Exactly. So so that was how. In fact, my reaction to my first pregnancy was, and you have seen my daughter now.
Oh yeah,
you understand? Like, oh goodness. Like sometimes I tell
Sweet
God,
child.
like I tell God, like,
If you
God
had
forbid,
done
like,
something
do you know?
crazy.
Because I actually thought of, can
Wow.
I just, you know, the thought actually
Remove the
came. Yes,
child.
it actually
Oh.
came, but no, like I just couldn't. In fact, that was the first time I ever had, you know, when they say person get belle, you know,
Uh-huh.
that was my, okay, the first word, I am pregnant. Like,
Yes.
it was later when I started thinking, I said, God, I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry for even thinking of, you know, for even thinking that you blessed me at the
Yes.
wrong time,
Time.
or
Or yeah,
thinking of
like
doing
how you're
something,
going to. Yes.
you
Yes.
know. So that was actually, in fact,
Wow.
I'm a
Oh,
proud mama now. Proud
yes,
mama. It's going to
yes.
be 8 soon. Oh.
Wow.
8 years.
8 years. So, tell us what was having a newborn like? Because I
Oh,
mean, it's the first time, first pregnancy, first time carrying a newborn. What was it like? What was your pregnancy phase like? What was delivery like?
yeah. Yeah. So, well, I should say I was lucky.
Mm.
You know, you know, the first trimester, I didn't, of course, I knew, okay, I was pregnant, things were
Mm.
not going to be the same, like in terms
Mm-hmm,
of what I want to eat. In fact, that nausea feeling, I
mm.
didn't really throw, I didn't throw up. I
Mm.
never for once had that morning
Locking
throwing up.
you.
Yes. But my sister, don't
Mm.
say lucky me, yes. I was spitting like a spitting machine, if there's anything like that. Hey, I was spitting all like, I was spitting like, you know, I had to even have, I needed water by my side, not because I needed to drink, but
Drink
so that
just
I could have something to spit
yes,
out
spit
when the urge
out.
comes. Because
Yes.
I almost spat out my tongue. It was not funny. That was, I think that was the major challenge I had in the
Oh
first
my
trimester.
God.
But you know, it was really smooth. It was
Mm-hmm.
smooth, and
Wow.
you know, I've heard stories about people even having had to miscarry, and
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, but it was smooth all through.
Oh, we thank
It
God
was,
for that.
it
We
was,
thank
it
God
was,
for that.
it
And
was.
then the delivery,
Oh
what was it
yeah,
like?
the delivery was also smooth. Though, I, you know, first mom now. They say, how did they even say it? Your cervix is still very
Yes,
strong
strong,
and all that.
yes.
You know, do you know that I was supposed to be due on, let's say, 40 weeks.
Yes.
You know, so I was expectant. I was
Yes.
always going for antenatal. So I think the dates I was supposed to, in fact, I passed my due date.
Wow.
I
I think
passed my
that's
due.
normal for a first pregnancy.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so too.
that's
But this
normal.
one, I was scared because I didn't really
You
know. I
didn't
thought,
know.
you know, when we
Mm-hmm.
see our mothers, our elder sisters, oh, we don't born, no, we think,
Mm-hmm,
oh, that was
mm-hmm.
actually the delivery date.
Date
You know, to us, so that have not even gotten pregnant before.
before,
So,
yeah.
you know, so at a point, I passed my due date for up to like a week extra.
Yes.
You know, so the guy then told me that, madam, if you come for antenatal again, we might have to induce
Induce.
you. I said,
Oh
eh?
my God.
Induce, and I've been
Induce.
hearing, like I've heard, like it's quite painful for them
Mm-hmm.
to, you
I
know.
said,
I said,
oh my
oh, well,
God.
I didn't really know what it meant, but I knew
Mm-hmm.
I know it's quite painful for them
Mm-hmm.
to. It's
Mm-hmm.
more like a force. You're
Yes.
forcing the labor pains
To
to
start.
start. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, with faith, I said, okay. So I think the next day or so, because you know when you're at your final stage, you get to do antenatal almost every week. Is it every day?
Yes,
Something like
every
that,
yes, it
depending
now
on
gets
the.
closer every
Yes,
two
yes,
weeks
yes,
or
yes.
thereabout. Yeah.
So I think so. I went back the next week.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was it's on a Wednesday. So he saw me say, "Ah, Madam, you again?" I said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." I even came with my bag. So he said, "Okay, let him just check
Mm-hmm.
and see, you know."
And that checking,
Oh my God! Oh, no, no,
that
no.
checking. Oh, la, la, la,
No, no,
la.
no, no, no. In
Let's
fact,
not
you know
go
that
there.
is even
That
more
is
painful than
topic
the re
for another
another
day.
day.
Checking to see if it's time for you to
That's
give birth. Let's not
painful.
go
That's
there.
painful.
Another time.
You know, so he just checked. You know, at the moment I laid on the bed, he just touched my stomach. He said, "Madam, he said you're in labor." I said, "Labor."
Wow.
Okay. See, because your stomach is very
Very
strong.
strong.
So he
Yeah.
checked. My sister was
Wow.
2 cm. And
Wow.
then not that I strolled into the hospital with my bag. Oh, they
Yes.
said they're going to induce
Use
me now.
me.
He's going
Yeah.
to induce me. So let me just prepare.
Mm-hmm.
I was already dilating. I did
Dilating.
not know.
You didn't know. Wow.
I had no idea. So he told me, okay, madam, no, there's no need for you to take that injection. You're already 2 cm. Just go
Mm-hmm.
upstairs, and I think there's a
Walk
yes,
around.
and hair do
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And you know that as I heard 2 cm, if I thought probably maybe before you know, they would say, okay, come to this and open your legs. My sister, I got there Wednesday. I stayed in the hospital till Friday. Hey, I was in
I
tears.
I can't imagine.
Okay. It was on a Wednesday evening, yeah.
Oh
So,
my
to me, I felt okay. Maybe the
God.
next day, it was not really painful, but I was progressing. Like I
Yes.
was moving. But as soon as it got to It took it a while to get to 6 a.m.
Wow.
They didn't even want to say anything because, of course, they were checking the baby's
Checking
heart
heart
rate,
rate.
movements,
Yes,
everything was
very important. You
perfect.
need to check. Yeah.
She was just there turning and very healthy. The heart rate was, so they
Okay.
kept me till Thursday. I said Thursday. I
Wow.
was already like, by Thursday, I think I got to 8.
Wow.
Do you know that for you to get
How
to
many
10,
days?
that Wednesday night, we try Wednesday night till Thursday afternoon, I was still from 6 to 2
I
c.m.
can
Like,
imagine.
do you know that? I said, God, funny enough, there was someone else beside me. She was already prepping, they were already prepping her for CS. I told the nurse, God, thank you for giving me good nurses by my side. Because that's another thing you need to pray for.
Hospital,
Yeah,
the
the
hospital,
hospital, the doctors, the
moms,
caregivers.
wives, please, the hospital. Very
I
important.
told God, I didn't even know that having a good nurse by your side was supposed to be a prayer point.
Oh yes, it
I
is.
didn't know
It is.
till I met this. It was amazing, madam. Don't worry. And I started telling her, say, please, can you just? I'm tired of this pain. Can you just cut me up and open and take this baby out? I
Yeah.
cannot stand
And
this
it's,
pain
oh my
again.
God, the pain
You
is
know what she told me? Say, madam,
unbearable.
if that other lady had an option to go through this pain, I think she would. But you are progressing, not like you're not progressing.
You're
Just come,
progressing,
don't
yeah,
worry,
just
you're almost there.
there.
I stood there. Like in fact, I laid there. Is it laid or stood or stand or waka or
You're everywhere now.
everywhere.
You sit, you stand,
Like goodness.
So were you among those wives that will start swearing for your husband? Go better
No,
for you.
no, like,
Oh,
you didn't ask me where was my husband? Said, where was he?
I'm sure he was going and coming. Like I'm sure he was.
Okay, yes. Okay, he actually called. He was going. He couldn't stand the pain.
Of course.
Then he called my mom-in-law. That she was even. I think she was the one there. So
Yes.
all this scraping of hand and she was the. My dear, she was the one. I felt. God bless that woman too, because she took a lot
patient
of.
with you.
Patient,
Oh my God.
My husband was outside pacing up and down.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, okay, so after the pacing back and forth, so do you know that I even saw. I think when they wheeled the other woman into the theater, I had we talked before she even entered the theater. He said, Madam, she was even encouraging me that I'm trying. I said, yes. I mean, I was greeting her too, so don't worry, everything. We were just encouraging each other. Yes, so
other.
she told me that, don't worry, all of us will come out with our babies. When I was there, they took her in and they brought her. I heard her baby cry because I said, God, no, you just have to see me through this.
Yes.
Like, you just have to see me through this. So after that Thursday night, because it did her since Thursday night, Friday, I slept through the pain. I wonder how I slept. Next morning, very early, I was already, in fact, I was fast pushed. It was even a miracle that I didn't give birth. I call it a miracle because for you to be at 8 c.m. and it's still stalling till 10 c.m. the next day.
The next day.
So finally they took me in and and behold, man, my baby girl came out. I forgot the pain. You see, that's how they say you forget the pain.
You
actually forgot the pain.
In that space and time, once you just hear your baby cry,
oh my goodness,
there is this satisfaction that comes, like they pour you ice water, like
I had like, oh my
goodness. But you see, in that space and time, as you're pushing for the head to come out, and when the head actually comes out, it's like you went through the valley of the shadow of death. I'm telling
you,
that's what it
feels
feels like.
Gave me the tearing. That tearing, like I saw. I don't know what they call it, but it's like a knife. They tore me, and
as you're pushing, they just give you boom. You're like, in that space and time, you're just like, let this cup pass over me. I can't do this. But once the child comes out, you're like, oh my God,
forget immediately. God is amazing.
Then later, you now face the reality of healing,
and of the non-sleep,
breastfeeding, and a child giving you your breast.
Oh my goodness!
But when people come to visit you, you hold each other and start smiling.
They don't tell you that part. They don't tell you that part. They don't tell you. Just congratulations. Even your mothers will tell you.
Congratulations! You're not a woman.
They can't really explain it for you.
Oh my God!
You know that's I think after I walked out of the theater. I walked out and it was then it dawned on me that after I think. My mom-in-law went out. My husband, of course, after the excitement, calling my parents. My parents are not in Port Harcourt. My mom, in fact, my mom, that woman, I don't think she left the phone. The next minute she's calling, hey, how she did? How is she doing now? My mom was, I could imagine how she was restless. Just waiting to hear that her daughter and her granddaughter, they are out. So after a time, I think I had some few minutes, just me alone and the child. I looked at her like, geez, so it's you
It's you.
all this while,
Wow.
in my stomach. Then it was then I was feeling sleepy, but your eyes, swollen, big nose and everything. So then I
The
said,
big
I don't know if
nose.
it close eye you.
You can't.
That was when it started that it dawned on me that almost
That
sleep,
mother instinct will
it
kick
just
in.
kicking, just kicked
Exactly.
in at once. Like
Yeah, what my
I couldn't
previous
sleep.
viewer said. Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. Like I couldn't sleep. Then I think when she came into the room, try sleep now. My mom was like, try and sleep. And I said, okay, mommy, don't worry, I will sleep. I will sleep. Oh yeah.
Ah.
You just even staring at her first. Then bam
Mm.
bam, the part where your breast is not flowing,
Oh my God.
your milk. That's
They will tell
another
you, massage am now. Use hot water, press your breast now.
pressure.
Do am like this. You know they hold am well, make it latch well.
Oh boy, for
I
first time
don't know now.
mama.
I don't know.
Even to even place her
Even to
properly
place her
was a
because the
struggle.
child is so feeble and you don't even know it's to hold. Meanwhile, your spine, you're in pain.
Everything you're still healing.
Your lady parts, you're in pain. You don't know. Oh my God, motherhood.
Ah,
Wonderful experience.
wonderful, wonderful. Ah, no, 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 no. In fact, it's really a beautiful experience. So it's a beautiful experience.
Yes.
I after a while, I think that they had to press and the picking is not the
Press,
second way.
press,
I said, okay,
put it well.
press it.
And you're in confusion. You're like,
Okay,
child.
let's go there. Well, we do this together. Press and press.
Oh my God, I'm telling you.
You know that in then I think
drink tombo, drink
I drank pap.
family,
I drank tombo.
drink pap, drink this. Nothing is happening. What is going
Ah,
on?
I said, God. In my mind, I was like, is this how I add weight?
This how
Then
now.
oh my
You know
God.
they shop. Eat. So breathing will come aside. What? I don't feel like eating. What's going on? Because
Do you know that after everything, I think that first day, the nurse came and said, okay, ma, try and give the child food. You know now.
Okay.
So after that day, luckily for me, I started feeling that this sensation when she was latching on it and the stimulation began. And I think the next day I could feel the lumps and everything. My elder sister came and said I was worried. Then you hear, don't give the child milk,
don't give the child water,
don't give the child this, don't give the child this.
Oh, so the people that produce those milk for newborn,
I wonder if they maybe we and our well. No, hey, don't give the child this, don't give it, and I stuck to it because the first time mom, I stuck to it. Luckily for me, some women actually have to go through a week before that the milk comes out.
I wonder what the child will be taking.
The child has to take something. There's some women that do not lactate at all.
Yes,
like they don't.
I have met one. I've met one. She had to do formula all
through.
Yes.
So luckily for me, the colostrum started coming out. The yellowish milk came out, and before you know it, that day, the afternoon, my daughter started enjoying the breast milk. I was relaxed. I was relaxed. That my child did not eat that night. I mean that Friday or Saturday.
And they'll be cranky. They can't sleep. They can't sleep.
She couldn't sleep. So I think that was really
what happened.
Breastfeeding stage and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. So now, going back to work, how did you juggle it? What are your thoughts about having help, having a maid? So like, how did you do it having a newborn, then after 3 months, right, you now have to go back to work? So share with us how that experience was like.
The thing is, it was the fact that was the next trying stage of motherhood for me because I like I told you, I hadn't gotten pregnant before. So and I was working, I was doing a 9 to 5 job and my side hustle business. So when I was at my last trimester, even my boss in the office told me, Precious, start your leave now. I was like, okay, ma, I didn't know I could actually still wait, but I couldn't raise myself again. So I took 1 month out of my 3 months, 1 month before.
So you had just 2 months.
2 months. Thank you. I had just 2 months. So when my daughter was still small, that first month, the second month, it hit on me that, man, I have to leave this child at 2 months. What would I do? What would I? And my organization is not it wasn't such a big organization whereby you have somebody to just fill in for you. Especially when you it's already programmed that you're coming, you've taken 1 month before, so you just have 2 months to. I was scared and I did not have any help in the house. Oh, my husband, God bless him. In fact, how come I haven't talked about
Hallelujah,
it? Like he has
hallelujah.
been. When
Supportive
I was
spouse out
pregnant, the
there,
guy
shout
was watching our.
out
Oh my
to
goodness.
supportive
He's an
spouses
amazing man. He's an
out there.
amazing man. He was washing the bathroom and everything. So
Everything. Oh
he
wow.
told me that don't worry. That means this time around we have to look for a help.
Help,
I
yes.
told him that I've never worked with a help before. Honestly, we
Mm.
grew up doing things in our house
By
ourselves with
ourselves,
plenty
yes.
siblings and everything. I was scared. So he said, don't worry, everything God will take control. So we got some, I think I spoke with my mom-in-law. Then she was actually looking for, but luckily for me, I saw a girl that was working with me before, where I work. I think she was doing a menial job in a company. So I said, okay, instead of you sitting down and just be, why not you come after I've seen you, I've seen her. I know, okay, this is somebody that it's not some stranger from
It's
the
not some
village or
stranger,
from
yes.
somewhere. I knew her. I said, okay, come and work in my house.
Yes.
When I come back from work in the evening, you can go back because she was coming and going, coming and going. Do you know that if the first day I left my baby with her, I couldn't concentrate at work. Do you know, before I left, I prayed. I don't know how to explain it, but I was
Anxiety.
never
You just can't, like that
God.
separation. You just can't concentrate.
Like I've never left this little girl before. So and luckily for me, of course, where I was working, they take this maternity leave. They take it to heart. So when you resume, you don't get to stay throughout the hours.
Okay.
Yes, you can
nice.
you get to come back by 1 p.m. When you go to work by, let's say, 7:30, 8 o'clock, from nursing mothers that are still breastfeeding. So but even for that 8, 9, 10, 11, I kept calling.
You auntie, oh my God.
I said, how are you people? How are you? It was not like I not just go work now.
You just there.
I was just there as a but of course I couldn't leave work.
Oh my
I was
God.
calling, I was, and then, my breast was already heavy.
Oh yes, you now have to. Hey mom,
the child has
this is
to.
where breast pump comes in.
Exactly.
People that manufacture these things, don't shy away from them. There is a reason why. Yeah.
So I basically, what really made me of course, I needed to be relaxed at work.
Of course.
The thought of the fact that I had a help, somebody at home that I could, okay, for those few hours I'll be off, that could take care of the child. Of course, my husband
was she doing a good job?
Yes, she was. She was. Initially, because she had not taken care of a child before. I just, like I told you, she was doing a menial job at my company, but she stopped. But when I came back, so that sometimes when I come back home, I was like, why is this baby's bottle here? Why is this baby bottle? Because I had to start formula milk as soon as before I resume, so that the child will get used to it. Why is this bottle? I will have to wash before I go to work. I will make sure that this is how I even wash the bottles myself.
Yes.
Then all what she needs to do, just wash it. The ones she has used, instead of keeping it, the milk and everything, wash it.
And I know precious. When she comes back, I
will still wash it again. So when I watch, but overall, she did an amazing job. She tried. She cared for the child. Then neighbors will be saying, your pikin they cry, because she cried. Do you know what it is to leave a 2-month-old in the house without the mom?
Because she knows that she's not close to you. That sense of a mother, she knows that.
Yes. So after a while, she got used to the caregiver, and I needed that help because I couldn't. You need that mental. You need to at least have a little bit of mental stability.
Yes.
Even physically coming back from. And don't forget, I have my side also. So what I do is, if I was to close work by 12:30, 1 o'clock, as I'm coming back, I will just stop up to make sure that my tailors, the one I had then that time, because before I had that tailor, I was doing everything myself.
Wow.
I was doing everything myself. So now I need to make sure he's doing the right measurement, doing that, make sure that my business angle, my side also is actually functioning well. Then on my way back, I will need to stop at the market, because then I just hired the caregiver.
Tell me about the kitchen department.
Oh, you still
how you have to juggle every single thing, and make sure that the food is sweet, and make sure that.
Then you would have asked me, did I eat? Have I eaten? Even though for my husband, I will call, baby, did you eat anything? Did you take anything? Sometimes he will just sneak in and just to work and say, I take this, I like puff a lot. Take this puff, take this chicken,
She's a puff girl.
Yes. So, you stop by and give him food. So.
Caring hobby.
Yes. So,
shout out hobby.
Shout out to you,
oh my God.
Dear. So I needed that help in the house. So when I get to the house, I'll just tell her, okay, you did not do this well. It's okay, man, no problem. Tomorrow I'll do it well,
Mhm.
And she goes home. That time off, she
Yes,
helped.
it
Before she
helps.
goes, she would just help me clean the baby's things, arrange,
Yes, just know that the place is
Yes,
arranged
you,
a
you
bit,
understand. And I needed to bathe baby when
Mhm.
she's there, so that I was say, okay, help me with Susan, so help
So,
me with Susan.
yes,
She'll make sure before she goes,
so
baby
that
is
she too
already
can learn.
learn exactly. Baby is
So,
already in her
how
night wear.
long did this caregiver stay with you?
Oh, okay. That she was well. She was doing well, but
Mhm.
I think she stayed up to a year and some months.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
stayed up to a
She
year and
tried.
some
She
months. Yes,
tried.
she did. She
She
did.
tried.
I had to let go of her because my
Mhm.
sister. I noticed some other
So,
things. It's not
oh,
like she was bad, but because
mm,
of her background,
oh,
there are some
okay.
things that you could not really change. I could not really change,
Change, yes.
from her
Her
background
background,
to,
yes. I totally
so I just had to
understand.
let her go.
Let her
And
go.
but overall, she was good.
She was good.
Yeah, she
Okay,
was.
okay. Wow, I'm having an amazing time because you're really adding humor to every single thing. So, what else? So now, you having three children, you're done having kids, or you want more kids? What is your advice to mothers out there who are entrepreneurs, who don't know how to juggle this phase of our lives?
Yeah.
And secondly, there are some mothers who don't even know how to pick up their lives again to start a business. Or so what is word of advice for mothers out there?
Okay, so basically, I think when I had my second child, I was still doing my work, and about the time, I had some few challenges. No, should I call them challenges? But of
Hitches,
course, hitches here
yeah.
and there, And I said, okay, with business and family, everything was overwhelming. It was
Mm,
overwhelming.
mm,
I had to resign. I
wow.
resigned not because
You didn't
I
like
not
your
because
job.
yeah, not exactly not because I don't like my job. I'm a
Mm-hmm,
human resource practitioner.
mm-hmm.
You know, I just had to. I couldn't really carry everything on my head.
Of course,
I
of
just had
course,
to
of
step
course.
back
Yes.
from that
Mm,
job. Okay, so I just had to step back for a while and focus on my business.
mm,
Because the business suffered at a point
mm.
because when you're not there,
When you're not
fashion
there,
business,
there is no way.
it's difficult, especially when you're just starting. You need at least before, even if you're not going to be there, at least have some form of some processes, some
Yes,
structures on ground,
structures on
so that
ground.
even when you're not there, it can run.
It can run.
It can run. You
True.
just need to see you put in one or two inputs and you're done. So my business wasn't there yet. So I had to resign, focus on family. It gave me more time though to focus
Mm,
on my family, but it did not stop me.
mm.
Like as I talk to you now, I've written a series of professional exams.
Oh yes,
If
yes,
I see way,
yes. I
if
think you and my sister wrote
yeah,
one.
yes,
Yes.
yes. So
Mhm.
I've written some exams. I did at a
Mm.
point. I felt. Let me not lie. At a point, I felt, can't I just even stay and just let me just be raising these children? I beg, because to raise kids.
It's
You
a
need
full
it's a
time job.
it's a full-time
Time
job
job.
on its own,
Yes.
and you cannot know it all.
You can know it all.
You cannot. You just need
Mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm.
take out time and like So when I see people say I'm a stay-home mom, and I see
Don't
somebody
judge
else
them.
making fun of
Don't
them,
judge them.
you well, how
You
can you
were,
be
you were
judging?
at all.
It's a full job on
It's
its
a full
own to
time
take
job.
care of them, to take care
Yes.
of kids. You have to be mentally, physically,
Spiritually stable
spiritually ah
to be able to
to
do
be
that.
able to do that. So don't judge people based on, okay, I said I'm a stay. People have their
People
strengths,
have their strengths
their
and their
weakness. Some people
weaknesses.
cannot tolerate much
Too
mentally.
much. Yes. True.
So I still do my fashion business, and I'm still into my human resource
Yes.
practitioner
Oh
career
wow.
and
Oh
all
wow.
that. So I'm trying to. It's been difficult. It's been
Yes.
rough.
Yes.
Now I'm having three kids. I still have my business, which is full now,
Yes.
and I still have my dream to really go into that human resource
Just
field and make
yes.
it big
Make
there.
it big
Big.
there.
You can't just have one stream of income
Income
in this
in
Nigeria
this country that we are
that
in.
we are in together.
Topic for
Another
another
day.
day.
So
Yeah.
God is helping me. It's not easy. It's stressful. I struggle here and there, but with the help of a good spouse,
Yeah. Oh.
it's
How
I
many
keep
times
I
now?
don't talk
Shout
am
out
because
to
you know go
hubby.
understand.
Oh
Shout
my
out to the man. Oh.
god.
And again, my children are growing. My eldest she's going to be 8 in February. My second
Oh.
is 6.
Oh
My
wow.
son just started school. It's
Oh.
going to be 2 in March.
Oh.
So what I would
You
do,
see?
if I would really say give words of encouragement. See,
Mm.
if you say you need time to rest, my sister, rest.
Rest.
Resting doesn't make you a bad person. It
Doesn't.
doesn't. It doesn't make you a weak person. It doesn't make
Very
you
true.
less
Less
of a woman
of a woman or a mother.
or
It
less of a
doesn't.
mother.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't. Take out time to rest. If you see help, if you see people, you can even ask for help.
Ask for
Ask
help.
for help.
True.
You cannot do it. Or then if you feel okay,
Mm.
I still need to push my career forward. My
Mm.
sister, don't worry. It's just that we're praying to our creator to give us enough time on earth.
On earth,
If not,
yeah.
there is time. When you have your children, you
Mm-hmm.
have your, it's not going to be easy.
It's
Because
not.
me, as
It's
I'm
not.
talking to you, it's not easy.
It's
But
not.
the beautiful part about it is that you're taking one step at a
One step
time
at a
each
time.
day.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Mm-hmm.
want to pursue a career, want to grow a business, don't worry, my sister. Keep that dream. Stick to it.
Stick to
When you
it
feel you're ready enough to start off,
to
my
start
sister,
up.
you move. You
Ah,
go ahead, move with your family, move with everything you
yes.
have.
And I will always say, share your dream with your spouse. Share your dream with your
Exactly.
spouse and write it down, like she said. Keep looking at it. There is power in speaking the word of God. There is power in manifestation. There is power in meditation.
True.
When you keep visualizing these things in your head and taking baby steps, not just daydreaming,
Yeah.
taking baby steps, doing your research on how to get from point A to point B, I'm sure you will get there.
Yes, you
Yeah.
will. You
So
will. You will.
thank you so much, Mrs. Precious.
Thank
I had an
you.
amazing time.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. I hope this encourages a mother out there, encourages a woman out there to, you know, you can still be what you want to be, being a wife and a mother. Just take one step at a time. It's your dream job can be a stay at home kind of job. Look at bloggers today. The
Yeah.
diary of a kitchen lover,
Yeah.
dishes by Q. There are so many people, so many women online that have harnessed their strength in their kitchen.
True.
Yours might not be the kitchen, it can be something else. But just make sure that where you are, you find something in that your space that makes you happy. Put it up on social media and you never know.
Yeah.
Thank you.